This microphone. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. You know, we've gone over so much, man. If sometimes it feels like we went over the entire Word of God. Although I know we haven't. You know, I know we haven't because I know there's a lot that I've not even touched. And I guess suppose, you know, I can see how, I don't know, you know, people that do this for years and years and years inside of a building somewhere, you know, I guess I understand some of the things that they say and do now. Perhaps the reason why they might move from, you know, the commandments or teaching of the commandments to other things and such, because it feels like they're running out of things to talk about, right? How can you hold somebody's attention if you're saying the same thing over and over and over? I suppose maybe that's part of the reason of this. I don't know. I'm not that individual, so I suppose I don't know those things. But I can see how it would be relevant, you know? But anyway, last week we went over love, man. You know, and I feel like that it was a very powerful message, powerful statement to understand and know what love is, you know. How to love God, how to love Jesus, how to love those people around us, what love is, and how to institute this into our relationships with other people, you know. It's part of the reconciliation with God, of course. Also, more importantly, it's part of our reconciliation to each other. Like I said a couple weeks ago, you know, we must be reconciled to one another. You know, not that we have to have a relationship like, you know, it's not that you have to maintain a relationship with every single person you meet. No, it's just that the opportunity has to be there. You know, it's better to have no wall of division, you know what I'm saying? Whether you have a continuing relationship or not. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Because if there's a wall of division between you, and at some point the two of you being divided or standing before Christ, divided from Christ, Christ is going to, you know, he's going to judge. And we don't want to be judged by Christ. Yes? So we do whatever it takes to be reconciled to one another to avoid that someday. Yes. Because he is the judge. All right. So anyway, this great love that we have, man, you know, this great love we have for Christ, there's things that he's telling us to do, and of course we understand to love Christ is to do what he says. You know, it's the same thing anybody that's over you or in authority over you, man, you know, is asking of you to love them back, to do what they say, you know. Of course, except the man you work for, perhaps. Yeah, he's kind of, I guess he's paying you to do that, you know what I'm saying? Though you may end up coming to love that also, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's for being paid. But this work for Christ is not because you're being paid, but because you love him, yeah? But one of the scriptures that I went over last week that I'm going to reiterate today was from Matthew 12:30, right? And he said that he that is not with me is against me. And he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad, you know. And to be quite honest with you, I feel like that was a very powerful statement from Jesus, you know, because it's like lots of people call themselves good, don't they? I'm basically a good person, you know, I've never fill in the blank, whatever. You know, some people will call themselves good because they've never used drugs intravenously, you know. Or some people might call themselves good because maybe they've never stolen something, you know. Or some people might call themselves good because they've never sold their flesh, you know what I'm saying? There's lots of reasons why people would call themselves good because of one particular thing that they have not done, yes? And in reality, what makes us good is not what we have not done, but what we have done. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, it's what we have done that matters. Whether you've done wrong against God or whether you've done right in the name of Christ. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not what we have not done, but what we have done. Yes? And so, because of that, and it's because we do what Christ tells us to do, yes, this is what we're going to be judged by. He says, many shall say, Lord, Lord, that shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Yes, but he that does the will of my Father. And of course, God spoke from the voice in the sky to testify of his Son Christ, and he told us to listen to him. He said, this is my Son in whom I am well pleased, hear me him. You know? Yeah. We got to do what Jesus thinks. Okay. Okay. And there's something Christ is telling us that we must do, man. You know, there's something he's telling us that we got to do. And I'll be honest with you, this was probably the thing that I ran from the very beginning, the very first time I opened this book. I mean, imagine it like some mysterious movie, right? You know, you have that movie and you know, they open the book or they open the box, you know, and weird things start happening to them. They start having these dreams and it's all scary and stuff. Yeah, well, you know, I had that experience. When I started reading the Bible, man, I just did. I started having dreams and I started having strange thoughts and feelings I couldn't understand. It was like a vision that was clouded. It was like I knew I was having a vision, but I couldn't see the vision because of the fog, you know, or whatever, yeah. And I knew there was something in that fog, man, and I couldn't tell whether it was good or bad because of my fear, you know, because I was afraid. Yes. And so I kind of ran from that, you know, for the proceeding, I don't know, 15 years, maybe 16 years, something like that. Yeah, I ran from that. No, it was longer than that. It was probably 17 years, yes. I ran from that, man, because why? Well, I didn't understand, and I was afraid of what I do not understand. It's human nature to fear what we do not understand. You know, they call that what? Prejudice? Is that what prejudice is? People are prejudiced because they are afraid of what they do not understand. Yeah, okay, all right. So, yeah, I was afraid, man. But you know, I think the thing that cleared up the fog in my vision was the Word of God. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. By reading the Word of God, it began to clear the fog from my vision so that I could see finally what God wanted from me, man. And I want to show you what Christ wants from me today, you know, from all of us. It's not asking this of some of us, he's asking this of all of us. And I want to begin with a parable, you know. Jesus taught in parables, and the reason he taught in parables is because the people that he talked to were everyday common people just like us. You know, people that lived and worked and supported their families, and, you know, they weren't people who laid up and had it easy. They were just common everyday people, you know. They weren't religious figures of the day, such as the Pharisees, of course. This is the reason they could not understand these parables, because they had no experience. Yeah. But this is called the parable of the, excuse me, no, that's not the one I want to start with. I want to start with, Luke 19:11. This is it. Luke chapter 19, verse 11. I'm going to read this whole parable. It's a few verses long, so bear with me, okay? He said, therefore, a certain nobleman went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return. So this man, he was a nobleman. That means he's a landowner. He's leaving his land. He's going somewhere and he's going to receive a kingdom. This is where he's going, to receive a kingdom, a larger land than what he already has. Yeah? And he's going to come back. And he called his 10 servants and delivered to them 10 pounds. Now a pound is a measure of money. And he said unto them, occupy till I come. But his citizens hated him and sent a message after him, saying, we will not have this man to reign over us. And it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, then he commanded these servants to be called unto him, to whom he had given the money, that he might know how much every man had gained by trading. So the man called his servants up to him. He gave them a gift, right? He told them to take this money until I return, right? And now he's received his kingdom and he's came back. Now he wants to know what they've done with this gift that he gave to them. You see what I'm saying? Okay. But then came the first, saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 10 pounds. And he said unto them, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, hast thou authority over 10 cities. So apparently, man, his servant took his money and he increased it 10 times, right? He didn't just double it or triple it, he increased it 10 times. And the Lord has told him, he said, well, good, thou faithful servant, be thou ruler over 10 cities in this kingdom that he has went to receive. You see what I'm saying? Apparently, it must be a pretty large kingdom to be given rulership of 10 cities to just one individual. Think about that. Yeah, all right. And the second came, saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 5 pounds. And he said likewise to him, be thou also over 5 cities. And another came, saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound which I have kept laid up in a napkin. For I feared thee, because thou art an austere man, that takest up thou hast not laid down, and reapest that thou did not sow. And he said unto him, out of thy own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant. Thou knew that I was an austere man, taking up that I laid not down, and reaping that I did not sow. Wherefore then God gave us my money into the bank, that at my coming I could have received mine own with interest. And he said unto them that stood by, take from him the pound, and give it to him that hath 10 pounds. For I say unto you, that unto every one which hath shall be given, and from him that hath not, even that he has, shall be taken away. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither, and slay them before me. I want you to think about this parable, man. Let's go back to the beginning. There was a noble man, okay? And this noble man, he was a ruler of a small area, small land, okay? That's the reason he was a noble man. He had authority. He had servants under him. He had citizens under him, okay? And he was called away from his land to receive a kingdom. Does anybody know how the monarchy was run in the old days, right? You had the king and queen at the top, right? Then you had dukes or counts and earls, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, underneath them. But they were noble people. They weren't royalty, but they were nobility, yeah? And they owned lands, smaller portions of land. You see what I'm saying? And they had people that lived on their lands. All right. So this is what this man began as, a noble man, like a prince or something, you know? And he went to receive a kingdom, a larger portion than what he had, okay? Yeah. So this parable representing this noble man, this is Christ. This is Jesus, right? This whole entire world is Christ's. It's been his. It's always been his, you know? Many of us fail to understand and realize this. I guess probably because he's not here. He's not here right now. He's here in spirit, of course, but he's not here in the body. He's not here. In fact, he's sitting at the right hand of the Father. Why is he sitting at the right hand of the Father? What was the last thing he said when he ascended? He looked at the disciples and he told them, all power and authority in heaven and in the earth is given unto me. That's what he said. All power is given unto me in heaven and in the earth. Now, what I'm going to show you is that this world is a land in a larger kingdom. Yeah? Let me show you something. Has anybody ever looked up in the sky? You ever wondered what was really out there? Yeah? I mean, I know science says that it's, it's space, and there's, galaxies, and, the universe and all that. I'm not sure I believe all that, but at the very least, there has to be something more out there. For sure. There has to be something more out there. You understand? Okay. So it's safe to say that this land that we occupy is only a bit of what's out there. Okay? I just want to call it creation. That's all I want to call it. I don't want to call it anything else. All right. Christ has went to receive all of creation from the Father. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he did. He's left here to receive all of creation from the Father. It just so happens that he's going to rule all of creation from this world, from this land, wherever we're at in it, however it's situated. Gosh, I don't know. The Bible doesn't exactly say, and it's okay. I don't trust science, guys. All right? I don't believe everything I'm told from those folks, I mean, think about the faith that it requires to believe some of the things that they say. Do you understand what I'm saying? Can you see how science is a religion? Yeah? Can you see this? Tell me how much you can test of what they say. Think about that. You're just taking it on faith. All right. Most of it's theory anyway. A theory is something that's just an idea that hasn't been proven yet. You know what I mean? It just seems logical. Yeah? Okay. Or maybe they can do a mathematical equation and say because of this, it's true. Right? All right. Let's not look at all of that. That could be the doctrines of demons. They said in the final days, people would give heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of demons. Yeah? Let's just stick with what the Word says. All right. So he's going to receive all of creation. Now, before he left, he gave a gift to every single one of his people. Now, who are his people? Every single person born in this land is his people. He's the ruler of this land. This is his land. We were all born on it. Every single one of us were born on it. We're every single one of his people. Do you see what I'm saying? Think about this. If you were born on King George's land, who are you? You're King George's subject. You're his servant. You're subject to King George's rule. All right, think about that. Yeah, if you're born on Christ's land, then you're his servant. All right, and he's given us a gift. It's called eternal life through grace. Each and every one of you have this gift of eternal life. Whether you know this or not, you do. You're going to live forever. There is no doubt about that. You understand? There is no doubt about that. Regardless of what you might think, the truth is you are going to live forever. What's not known is where you're going to live forever. You understand what I'm saying? Think about that. Yeah, all right, okay, that's the question. So you've been given a gift, and it's called eternal grace, eternal life through grace. Now, notice when he came back, he called his servants up to him, yeah, to see what they had done with this gift that he had given them, yeah. And the first couple had taken the gift that he had given to them, and they increased it. They increased his gift, man. Yeah, all right. Now, then there was a servant who took the gift, but didn't do anything with it. Didn't do anything with it. Hid the gift, said he was afraid because he was a hard man. Austere means hard. He was a hard man, you know. And he just didn't do anything with the gift. He received the gift, but he didn't do nothing with it. Yeah? Okay. And then the last kind of person was the person who just openly rebelled. Yeah? Now, I want to show you 3 different kinds of people in this world. That's what I want to show you. I want to show you 3 different kinds of people in this world. The ones who are in open rebellion to the Master are easy to see, isn't it? Yeah, there are the people who say, I don't believe in Jesus Christ. He's not the Son of God. It's all a myth. You know, I don't believe in God. Yeah, okay, that's easy, isn't it? They're running around here wearing opposite gender's clothing and having surgeries, cutting themselves up. I mean, think about all the different things that's going on, man. You know, things that we're told not to do that they do anyway. Okay. Those people are easy to recognize. But what's not so easy to recognize, and you know, they got the gift, okay? They got the gift too. They're going to live forever too. They have eternal life too. Everybody's received this eternal life through grace, guys. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? Where you're going to live is what's in question. And that's dependent upon which of these 3 servants you were. All right? Think about that. All right, hold on. All right. So, you got 2 servants who took the gift. One who didn't do anything with it, and one who did. Now the one who took the gift and didn't do anything with it did not openly rebel. You understand? So they're a little harder to distinguish. They're a little harder to distinguish. So I'm just going to go ahead and give you the answer to this now. This wind is blowing, but it's real easy to see, guys. Those people who work for Christ, who increase this gift of eternal life through grace, yes, these are the ones that will be rewarded. And those folks who took the gift and did nothing with it, did nothing to increase this gift in other people, man, they're the ones that's going to be separated. And notice how the punishment was the same. Did you notice that? The punishment was the same. Those mine enemies, because why? The one who took the gift and didn't do nothing with it had the gift taken back away from him. And that's punishment. You see? When Christ comes back to judge us, man, there's only going to be 2 places that you can be. 2 places. I mean, if all of creation belongs to him, then there's only 2 places that you could be. One is in his presence, and the other is not in his presence. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes? Okay, man. That's it. That's all there's going to be. And the only ones who's going to be in his presence to receive this gift of authority, or whatever. I mean, you know, I call it authority. I look at a crown, and I look at that as authority. And those of us who are going to live in his presence receive the crown of life. Think about that. Yeah? Okay. All right. And that's because why? We took the gift and we increased it. But, you know, I got to say it. I'm sorry. You know, the people that took the gift and didn't do anything with it, do you know who those people are? That were afraid, perhaps? They didn't openly rebel, right? They just didn't do anything with it. Who are those people? They're the ones sitting in the pews in the church houses, doing nothing. Just clapping their hands and singing, giving, paying their tithes, you know. I don't even know if they know this or not, truth be told. But they're not doing anything to increase this gift. They're not working for the master. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Think about it. You got those folks who go outside, not saying they don't go. It's good to go. We must go. We're assembled here. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. But they're not going out of there to increase this gift in other people. Okay? They're not doing that. They're laid up. They take the gift and they've laid it up. They've hid it away. They've hid it away inside of a building system. They're not going out to increase it. You understand what I'm saying? All right. I just want to go ahead and point it out. I see you guys are getting cold. I understand. I've got shorts on too. I didn't make my notes this morning. I got lazy. Let's see. John 6:27, Christ says, labor not for the meat which perish, but labor for that meat which lasts eternally. What would you think about that? Labor not for the meat which perishes, but labor for the meat which lasts for eternity. You know, we're out here in this world, and we all got to work. Well, I mean, we got to have money to survive. We've created a society for ourselves where we can no longer survive without money. It's impossible. Even you guys that are out here living on the street, you still got to have money, don't you? You can't buy nothing. You can't get nothing from the store unless you got money. And you got to pay taxes too. Yeah, think about it. Okay. So yeah, we have to labor in this world for that. You know, it's not just given to us. It's not a right. No, I don't know. Maybe some people it is. But at any rate, man, yeah, you got to have money. All right. Christ is telling us to labor for the meat that lasts for eternity, you know, and not for the meat which perishes. Don't that kind of sounds like, seek ye the kingdom of heaven, and all these things will be added unto you. Yeah? Think about that. We got to work for Christ. We got to take this gift that He's given to us, man, this gift of eternal life through grace, and we got to increase it in those people around us. It's simple. Matthew 28, 19 through 20. It's called the Great Commission. Anybody know what that is? Go ye among all nations, teaching the gospel, baptizing in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even to the end. Okay. That's our work. That's what our work is. You know? So you can see how those people who are outside, right, of the building, trying to bring people inside the body of Christ, yes, are increasing the gift. All right? And because He said go to all nations, it's not enough to just do this with your family. You see what I'm saying? Not that you should. Obviously you should. You love them. But like we learned last week, if you love them who love you, what reward have you? Do you see what I'm saying? If you only love the people that love you, what reward have you? No, you must love those people who are unlovable. You must bring this gift, or share this gift, or increase this gift with those other people also. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah? Okay. That's the reason why I say go ye among all nations. What are we teaching? How do we increase this gift of life? By teaching all things that Christ has commanded us. Why? Because this is love for Christ. Why? Because on the day we're standing before Him, all that's going to matter is, did we love Him like He loved us? And those of us who say, but I loved you, Jesus, I loved you, Lord, I loved you. He's going to say, what? Why didn't you do what I told you to do? I know, man. You know, it seems so simple. It is so simple in my head. It wasn't so simple, you know, when I had so many other cares and desires. It wasn't so simple when I wanted that car. Yeah, it wasn't so simple then, you know? It wasn't so simple when all I wanted to do was get a house for my wife, you know? Yeah. Oh, there was, hey, look, there's been many things, many mountains in my path that has distracted me from working for my King. Many mountains. But the strength that it took to traverse each and every one of them brought me to this point. Yeah? Each of you have suffered through the same. Yes, I understand that. You know, and don't get me wrong, guys. Just because we have this understanding of things doesn't mean that everything in the world is bad, or that we should get rid of everything we have. I know Christ told the rich young ruler to forsake all he had, to go and sell all that he had. I understand that. And I don't think Christ is telling us that we got to sell everything we have and become vagabond in this earth to do this work that he's calling us to do. I haven't done that. I mean, you know, in my heart I did that, but in the moment that I did that, that's when I received everything. And I know that sounds like a conundrum. Is that the right word? Conundrum? Yeah? Okay. This is like a conundrum, I understand. But it's not. It's not. It's because of this one reason. God knew you before the foundation of the world. He formed your flesh in your mother's womb, man. And furthermore, He predestined you unto good works. He knows every single thing that you need to have to do what it is He has called you to do. And I know, hey, look, guys, man, I'll be honest with you. That vision that I had when I first started reading this book, those dreams that I was having, those feelings that I was having, I never, ever imagined myself being a man speaking to anyone at any time, especially after having gone and done all the things that I had done. There's no way I'll be this person, Jesus. There's no way. And yet, yes, son, there is a way. But He makes that way. He makes that way in us, yes, through us. Don't think because of what you may have done, or what you might be, or No, that's the reason why He's calling you. Anybody ever read the book of Corinthians? 1 Corinthians chapter 1. Who does God call? The low, the base, the fools in this world, those people who are despised in this world. This is who Christ calls. This is who is called to preach and to teach the gospel to other people. I know that don't make no sense. You know, I know a man and he runs a company, and he doesn't look for those qualities in people to give responsibility to. You know, people in this world, they don't look for those kinds of people to give responsibility to. You understand? Yeah. But we got to remember, the kingdom of heaven is not of this world. What's wise in the kingdom of heaven seems foolishness to this world. Yes? And what's wise in this world is certainly foolishness in the kingdom of heaven. God knows everything, man. And He sits back up here and He has a good laugh sometimes. You know, watching this thing, I imagine. I know He had several. I can just see my guardian angel walking around like this. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm not trying to make a joke out of it. But He will use you. He is using you. It's not a will. It's not a future thing. It's a now thing. It's a now thing. Just because you don't see it, just because you don't know it, doesn't mean it's not happening. There's a reason why you're sitting here during my blabbering in this cold weather. Huh? There is. There's a reason why you're here doing it. He's directing your steps. And He'll continue directing your steps. All right, guys. I'm going to talk myself out of it. Look here. We got to work for Christ. I'm going to continue saying that forever. We must work for Jesus. And the way that we work for Jesus is simple. We tell other people what Jesus is commanding of us. That's it. That's how we do it. We got to spread this gospel. We got to spread this truth, man. You know, the problem with that, especially in today's age, I'm going to tell you, this is the dangerous times that we live in. Very dangerous times that we live in. There's a lot of deceit, a lot of deceiving going on in this world, you know. And I don't really like, I don't like to point fingers at any specific place or any specific person, but you know how to keep from being deceived? How do you keep from being deceived? Is to know the truth. That's how you keep from being deceived, guys. And there's only one way to know the truth, man. There's only one way to know the truth, and that's to read it for yourself. If you read this book for yourself, if you go to the Lord with an open heart and an open mind and ask Him to bless you with the truth, He will. No, you're not going to become a Bible scholar overnight, and you're not going to read and recognize and understand every single thing you read. That's not going to happen. But like a small child, you will begin to understand a little bit at a time. And He will build a foundation with that. He will build a message in you. He will build what you need to understand. Because He's been sending people to you. He will continue to send people to you. And the things that you have come to understand, you will share with them. It'll be your joy to share with them. Do you understand what I'm saying? It will build you up to share your overdose story. It will build you up to share what a thieving lowlife you may have been. You understand? Because this is bearing your cross to other people for them to see the shame that you endured to become the person who you are before them that day. Whether you're anyone of this world or not matters not, but you will be a son of God. You understand? You will be a prince. Someday you will be a king. That's what matters. We have a kingdom. Don't you forget that, man. This is our kingdom. This world is our world. Christ is giving us a portion of His inheritance to rule for ourselves. What king would do such a thing? All right. Good, guys. I can't stress it enough. I can't make it plain enough. I can't make it bold enough. I really can't. You know what saddens me the most about it? Is I can't. I can't. No matter how badly I want to, I can't. It's not possible for me to do such a thing. That desire has to come from within you. Yeah? And the Lord can. The Lord can. Yeah? All right. You want to know the truth? Do it, John. Seek the Lord. Ask Him. Ask Him to reveal it to you. Maybe you don't want to know the truth. I don't know. Maybe you're satisfied and content with the way your life is. I don't know these things. But I have to imagine that you're not. You're standing here before me. It must not be too good, at least. Yeah? Because I know that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not sought after a man or some individual or has been or such thing. You know what I'm saying? No? I don't care to be. But I do love it. And we will be back. I feel off today, guys. I got something going on in my life, I suppose. And I'm not really ready to talk about it just yet. But I think I'm nearing the conclusion of it. And then I'll be ready to testify. You know, part of having testimony is enduring your circumstances and then seeing the outcome. Yeah? And then you have a testimony that you can reveal from the beginning to the end to share with people. And each and every time that you endure something, That's another step in your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's another testimony that you can share. It's another weapon in your arsenal, because your testimonies is what you use to reveal to people the miracles that God is working in their lives. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes. And that'll never stop. That'll continue until you take your last breath. And even then, even after your last breath, you will still have one final testimony when the Lord raises you back up. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, okay. And it'll be whatever you endured your final days, whatever that is, man. You know, and I'll be honest with you, the times that we're living in, that might be pretty rough. It might be pretty rough. We might have some good war stories when we're sitting around the table at the final feast, man. You know what I'm saying? Eating his bread and drinking his wine. Yeah, we might have some decent stories to tell one another. For those of us that may be with them. I hope to see a lot of faces that I recognize. I really do. I hope and pray. I cry. I lay in tears at night thinking about some of you guys. Hoping that I get to see your faces on that day. Things that you say to me, knowing where you've been, knowing where your feet have traveled, knowing where you have laid. I mean, yes, I hope to see some of you on that day, man. And I hope that we have that final testimony to share with one another on that day. This is not going to be a greater day than the day we get to eat his bread, drink his wine. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah? Okay. All right. Let's close in prayer. Father, we come before you humbly, Lord. We give thanks for this day, Lord, as dismal as it may seem. Father, we give thanks for it, Lord, for we know that it is for our betterment. We know that days like this must come, Father. We know that it can always be pleasurable, Father, that sometimes it still has to be painful for us to learn, Lord. And we give thanks for this example. Lord, we give thanks for this word. Father, we give thanks for your Son that you have sent to us, Lord, to show us, Father, how to work with you, how to share with you, Father, how to share you with other people, how to share your word with other people, Lord. From the hardest to the easiest, from the most extreme, Father, to the most acceptable, Lord, and everything in between. He did everything. He was inside, he was outside, Father. He spoke to the religious people, he spoke to the poor people, he spoke to the rich people, and he left no one out, Father. We give thanks for this, Lord. We give thanks for this example. Father, I just pray that you keep these folks, Lord. Perhaps, Lord, that you'll send them some kind of confirmation for something that's been said, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right.